left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, fight. Damn right. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I want that forever love for the moment, and all your pain to be broken. See, when I look in that smile, all your beauty is spoken. I love the vibes that you carry. I see the spark of your motion, and when I see that you're down, I put the waves to your ocean. I'll be the first to admit, I know I have a lot of flaws, but nothing you couldn't fix. You're gorgeous, from your mind to your heart, straight to your hips. I want that never-ending ride, so baby, get with the script. We're on a different route, show me what you're all about. Tears coming from your heart. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight for you. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight. Damn right. Even when I've left.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm probably going to be having to hold him during this video. I'm doing this video by myself because this is a postpartum recovery tips video. Obviously, the title of this video, you can already tell what it's going to be about for mamas and everything. Niall's already a little over a month old. To be exact, it's been a little over 40 days. I say that because I don't know if this is like a Hispanic culture type of thing, but I've heard it a lot, and what it is, they call it the cuarentena, 40 days after giving birth. I'll give more details about that further on during the video. This video is about what I've been doing, or what I've done during those days and recovering, and kind of helping my body out during this healing process. Hopefully some of these things help you guys out, help you mamas out there. So the first thing that helped me out, and it could be like just a no-brainer one, and everybody should be doing this, is drinking plenty of water. You should be drinking plenty of water all the time, but it's very helpful while you're pregnant. Not only because you're constantly going to the restroom because of the extra blood being pumped and filled through your kidneys, but also because it will help hydrate your skin cells. The common answer to how much water you should be drinking a day would be half a gallon. Another thing that you want to be doing during your pregnancy is staying active. Now, personally, when I found out that I was pregnant, I stopped doing any sort of exercises that I would usually do in my routine. That being said, I don't mean I wasn't active. I was doing exercises before I was pregnant, but as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I stopped, but I continued to be active. And by that, I meant like constantly walking a lot, lots of walks and stuff. And I feel like my job really helped me out with that, because you're non-stop walking, and the only times you ever get to sit down is when either I get my 2 15-minute breaks or my 30-minute lunch. And then since it's like a big building, if I ever had the option to take the stairs instead of taking the elevator, I would always take the stairs instead. So you'd always constantly feel that, and maybe I feel like that also helped with being able to deliver Niall a lot faster and easier than I ever did with Nathan. And I have proof with that, because Nathan, when I was pregnant with him, my job was like not an active job at all. I was a teacher for an infant classroom, so most of the time you're down at their level and not really moving. You're playing with them, you're feeding them on the rocking chair, stuff like that. So not very much activity going on as to how my current job is. So that's what I would do. And then on my days off, I would still continue to be active along with my toddler. Just going on simple walks really just helps your pregnancy out. Now, let's get into lotions. The first lotion was this one. You guys can see that. It's for stretch marks. It's cocoa butter formula with lots of vitamin E in it, and it helps reduce the appearance of stretch marks. I would use this lotion way before I was even thinking of conceiving, and I just continued to use it throughout my whole pregnancy, and I still do. So I really like this lotion. I did get a small amount of stretch marks on the sides, but you can't really notice them unless you're like this close. Then you can see them. I mean, your skin's growing at a really fast pace. The best I could recommend was, this is the lotion that I used and it helped me out. And sometimes you can't prevent them, but you can minimize them and you can reduce their appearance and not getting as many and probably not getting big ones. So this is what I used. I put that lotion on all the time, but there's this lotion called Mami-san. It's a cosmetic ointment actually. It helps with reducing inflammation. So I put this all over my stomach. And then I put on the belly wraps. So here's a clip of the belly wraps and the pictures and everything. So belly wraps are pretty much like fajas in Spanish. So these wraps help slim and support your belly, your waist, and your hips post delivery. And I put mine on, it was a size medium, and I put this one on as soon as I was back home from the hospital. I did try putting it on at the hospital while I was there on the second day, but the nurses keep coming in and checking you, seeing how you're doing. They press on your stomach. So I was like, okay, this is getting annoying. I can't keep putting it on and off, on and off. So I was like, I'll just wait until I get home. That's what I did. And so here's a picture of that right there. I'm not sure how long it took for me to get out of the size medium, but I am currently now a size small, and that's the one I'm currently using and will continue to use. It's recommended to wear your wrap for a minimum of 6 to 10 weeks after delivery. I mean, I'd just say about 3 months is what I'm going for. And then after that, we'll see. It's really been helpful. This is at 9 months, and as you can see here, this is like a really recent picture, a little over a month, of just me wearing the belly bandit is what it's called. I haven't been doing any exercises, of course. In the first month, you're supposed to take care of yourself. You're supposed to relax and just bond with your baby and focus on yourself and your baby, and of course your other little ones. And then after that, take things slowly, of course. For me, I didn't have any strict diets, but I will say that before even getting pregnant, during my pregnancy, and of course now after, I would still watch certain foods that I would eat. When it comes to beverages, I would rarely drink soda, and when I did, it wasn't dark soda, and I would also stay away from caffeine. Now when it comes to meats, red meats, I just don't like. And then I don't know if it was just the baby as well, where if I would smell something raw, and especially meats, it would just make me sick to my stomach. So red meats I don't really like eating unless it's from a certain place that I know that it's like really good. So most of the time I would just go with the chicken option. Like I said, I don't really diet, but I do kind of watch what I eat, but it's not a strict thing I follow. It's just kind of be aware of what you want to put into your body. So with that being said, guys, I do have future goals. I do plan to get back to my previous weight that I've always been, which is 120. I've been that weight ever since I came out of high school. Ever since I gave birth to Nathan, I did go back to 120. And I think currently I'm like at 130, so I need to lose another 10 pounds. Continue with my workout routine, and I could make a video for you guys on that, but obviously first I want to get myself out there, get back into being able to show you guys results, and then I'd probably post a video on that so you guys can see what I do. Now talking about the cuarentena, the 40 days, I am past those 40 days. So these are like advice that was given to me from my mom and her mom and just like so on and so forth, and so they're carried on. And this is what I did when I was with Nathan, but Nathan was born in the summer, so it wasn't as strict as it was with Niall, because Niall was born in January, so right in wintertime. As soon as I gave birth, most of the time nurses will put like ice packs on you or something, like on your stomach, for inflammation supposedly, but I made sure that nothing cold went on my body. You don't want your muscles to consume that cold, because what I was told was that your muscles absorb that and it makes you kind of bloated and you're always staying bloated. I don't know if it's true, but I followed that advice just in case. Anything that goes on your body, it's supposed to be warm, and so I would take like warm rags, you know, to put on my stomach and help with that, with like the swelling and stuff. And anything that I would drink or consume, just of anything, had to be either room temperature or warm, nothing cold. But trust me, I really was craving like a really ice cold beverage, but I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. So when I would walk around, obviously I'm not going to walk around barefoot in a hospital, but even at my house, I would always have to have either socks or slippers and not touch the cold floor, because again, you don't want all that cold to go into your body. They also say that it could prevent you from producing milk. And so since I'm breastfeeding, I didn't want to put that at risk. And when I left the hospital, I made sure that I was like covered from head to my feet, where I was really warmed and bundled up, and I didn't even like breathe the cold air. I had to be like really covered up. Me and baby, of course. During those 40 days, you're not supposed to leave your house at all unless it's like an emergency type of situation, like if I had to because of my appointments, or I guess what I considered an emergency was I had to run some errands, but it was like really quick and it was because nobody else could do them. I had to do them. Those were the type of situations that I would leave the house, but pretty much you're not supposed to. You're supposed to stay indoors and not go outside at all. I think I did a pretty good job, I'd say. So like I said, that's pretty much covers it. I will try to have these products down below. The wraps are from a website called Belly Bandit. I'll have that in the description box. And then the lotions and the ointments, I'll have that down below. Everybody's different, I know that, and so I'm no expert in this, and that's a disclaimer right there. No expert in this. I should have said that in the beginning. This is just advice that I took from my family, from my mother and my grandmother, and I will obviously want to share this kind of stuff with you guys. Hopefully that was helpful to you moms out there. And so I will keep you updated with more of this stuff. Like I said, I might put a workout video, but I want to get into it, show you guys results. I'll keep you posted in that. And a little side note, this is totally off topic, but this might be the last video that you'll see with our current intro. Might. We'll see how that goes. We really do have a lot of things planned, but it's just with a baby and a toddler and just getting used to this whole routine of having 2 kids could get a little bit difficult sometimes. You could probably notice it on my face. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe to our channel, and be part of the NJ family. Hit the bell so you'll be notified every time we post a new video. And with that being said, this week's shout out goes to Willia. Thank you so much for the lovely comment. And if you guys want a shout out on our upcoming video, go ahead and leave a comment down below, something positive, and we will do our best to give you a shout out. So until next time, guys, bye bye.